Hey guys, how's it going? I am WWE Hall of Famer Lita, welcoming you to General Admission Wrestling.
Hey folks, welcome to Friday Night Storm, and we begin tonight with the newly termed Skymen, Robbie Eagles and Ricochet, brought in, at least Eagles was, by Paul Heyman, and Eagles came with one of the best themes here on Friday Night Storm. You can listen to all the music from across GAW right now on our Spotify playlist. Just check the link down in the description or on the website, generaladmissionwrestling.com. This team has been on absolute fire since debuting in GAW. They have yet to lose a match. Let's see if that changes today as they face one of the best GAW teams ever. The Young Bucks are four-time GAW Academy champions as a tag team, and of course dozens of title reigns across their illustrious tag careers. But so far here in season 2, a 1-3 record with their first win coming on Dark just a couple days ago. The Bucks have not gotten off to they haven't gotten off to the start. We're about halfway through the season, so they are not having the season that they would have liked. But handing the Skymen their first loss right here, that would be a big turnaround. So let's see what they got. Nick Jackson in for the Bucks. It'll be Ricochet to start things off for Paul Heyman's Skymen. You can see Heyman not coming out with these guys. In fact, he has not been connected to them at all, other than both Ricochet and Eagles making reference to the fact that Paul Heyman helped bring them in, and Heyman himself, of course, basically confirming that a couple weeks ago. Ricochet doing a little bit too much taunting. I don't think Brock Lesnar's manager will like that very much. Of course, Lesnar, we saw him defend the World Championship last Friday against Cody Rhodes. Ricochet, he's gonna fly with a springboard moonsault. A little bit of a slower pace here from the Skymen early on, different to how we saw them approach GOD and the B team when they faced off. Jackson over the top with a sliced bread. Well, that's one way to do it. You can see the fans voicing their displeasure for the Skymen, but Jackson caught Ricochet coming in and a rolling kick. Ricochet staggered back into the corner. But we're seeing a little bit of a feeling out process for both teams here. The Young Bucks have had so much success in General Admission Wrestling, but it hasn't come easy for them over the last season and a half. Ricochet with a beautiful cutter. Look at that. Ricochet, he can turn up the jets just like that. And now Ricochet up top. Oh, look at that spiral tap. Every time Ricochet moves, it's like must-see offense, isn't it? And now cloverleaf applied as Ricochet just driving his left knee into the lower back. The Young Bucks obviously are known for their use of the Scorpion Deathlock. Ricochet trying to do with a modified version. Jackson able to fight out of it, but Ricochet continues on top. Into the corner he goes. Robbie Eagles holds down Jackson, and Ricochet gets himself a shot. Jackson, look at this, single leg grab on Ricochet. The Skymen, what has been so impressive to me early on about them is just how much chemistry they have as a new team. I compare them a lot to the Wing Collectors, Frankie Omega and Andrew Wesley, who we'll see in action on Monday. Now tag in, here comes Eagles, and Ricochet has Nick Jackson up top. Ricochet, Hurricane right into the powerbomb. Robbie Eagles absolutely drops him, and Matt Jackson's gonna need to play defense, and Jackson does break things up as Eagles gets into the match legal for the first time, but up on the shoulders goes Jackson, and Eagles drives him in with a face buster. So Matt Jackson pays the price for breaking that one up as the Skymen continue what has been a dominant run so far since they have come to GAW. I mean, no one shows even the slightest bit of inclination of how to beat these two. Pop-up drop kick, and Eagles is on fire. Up top he goes, and Jackson once again in a bad way from that top corner. Warp 4.5, but Jackson got the knees up. And he needed to. I think the match could have been over right there had Eagles hit the Warp 4.5, but Jackson into the corner. Brother Matt is not there. Here comes Matt Jackson up onto the apron, but that opportunity for the double team, I think, is over now as Eagles fights his way out of that corner. So again, it's just that sort of tag team instinct that takes so long to develop, and yet Ricochet and Robbie Eagles seem to have it at this point in their short tag team careers. Eagles once again fights out of the corner out of a potential double team, and Eagles with a Spanish fly. It happened so quick you could barely see it, but now Jackson could be in even more trouble with a deadlift German. I mean, it's amazing that these two, Eagles and Ricochet, you would think that they'd be trying to push the pace, push the tempo, but against guys as athletic as the Young Bucks, they know that they need to be cautious. Eagles sidesteps that attempt on the springboard from Nick Jackson, but Jackson comes back with a strike and a corkscrew uppercut. Robbie Eagles might need a tag in. Jackson will not let him get it. Eagles to his feet. Jackson goes for a super kick. Eagles out of the way, and a teardrop suplex to answer. Later on, we'll hear from Aleister Black, former world champion, and he tells us he's got a surprise for us tonight, something completely unexpected. So I am waiting for that. That's coming up later. We will also see Damian Martinez in action once again as he prepares to challenge Bandito for the Intercontinental Championship. We are just 2 weeks from Storm Blackout. Eagles dives in, and here comes Ricochet. Eagles took a lot of punishment there from Nick Jackson, but Ricochet, I mean, the guy just never stops moving. Matt Jackson able to fight him off. I don't know if now's the time to taunt, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. Jackson goes up, Ricochet, caught into an electric chair drop. Ricochet knew what to do, and now Jackson a long way away from a friendly corner as Ricochet goes up top. Ricochet, 630. Best in the business, and Eagle slides back into the ring to play defense. Nick Jackson will not get there. Wow, the tag team ability of the Skymen, this is unbelievable. The way that these two have adjusted to the tag team game so quickly to beat a team like the Young Bucks and to do it like this. 630, Robbie Eagles knew exactly where he needed to be. Nick Jackson had no chance to get in there and break that up. I mean, just phenomenal stuff from the Skymen. It's been a long time since I've seen a team adjust like this. Maybe, I don't know if I've ever seen a team adjust quite like this to the tag team ranks. The Usos better look out. The Skymen.
Yo, man, look what we got here.
Fresh meat, Us. Damn right. Welcome to the show, Skymen.
Hey, we're glad you're here.
Why is that, Us?
We done run through every damn team in GAW.
Let's remind them.
Run it back, Us.
G-O-D.
Locked down. B-Team. Locked down. Young Bucks. Locked down. Lucha Brothers. Locked down. TMDK. Locked down. And you boys think you'll be different.
Hey, that's cute, Us. But that brings us back to this.
We're glad you're here,
because we've been waiting for some fresh meat just like you. Yeah, that's cool, Usos. I knew you'd come out here. We had no time for these other teams. You're the only real challenge we're after. That's why Paul brought us here. That's why we're coming for your title. That's why next week, Storm Blackout, the Skymen will become champions.
we scared of Shayna Baszler? Why would we be? This is LAX, cabron. No one can scare us. We have strength in numbers, strength in intelligence. LAX is about winning, cabron, and that's all we've ever done. Hernandez, we all know what you mean. Strength in numbers, strength in intelligence, it's obvious. This was not what LAX was built around. We're about legacy, sticking together, producing the next generation. What you're doing is a disgrace to everything we were supposed to stand for. Stand back, mijo. You don't know what you're talking about. You weren't there when LAX began. You can't speak to what our legacy really is. You couldn't reform LAX without me, and you know it. Back off, mijo.
Well, it's the past meeting the future of challengers for the Intercontinental Championship. Pac coming off an unsuccessful challenge to Bandito's title a couple weeks ago right here on Friday Night Storm. Anything can happen on Storm, and we saw Pac nearly take the title from Bandito on that occasion. But of course, Bandito, the young member of LAX, the so-called future, at least that's what Rey Mysterio has termed him, the future of wrestling. In many ways, he's the present of wrestling, and he retained the title on that occasion, but it certainly seems as though Damian Martinez is going to be next man up for the Intercontinental Championship. Pac, though, if he has anything to say about it, will want to stand in Martinez's way. It's been very similar runs for both men. Pac gone on a big-time winning streak to get his opportunity at the IC title. Damian Martinez has yet to lose a match in GAW, so very similar circumstances for both men. I'm reaching too far when I say no one has quite as intimidating an entrance as Damian Martinez, and a big part of that is how many matches this man has won in just a short amount of time. And beating Jay White at Northern Lights, that's a big time win. We just saw Martinez on Dark in a battle against Zack Sabre Jr. So this for Damian Martinez is quite a challenge to step up against someone like Pac, former cruiserweight, former world champion here in GAW, and Martinez is just 48 hours removed from a knockdown, drag-out war with the submission master, Zack Sabre Jr. So this is, in my opinion, a trap match if I have ever seen one. But Martinez is determined. He's looking for his 10th win in just a couple months right now. What an opportunity this is for Pac as well to get back into the sights of Bandito, try to work his way back into possibly another challenge for the Intercontinental title, or maybe even for a second World Championship reign for the Bastard. The first one did not go like he would have wanted, and that T-bone suplex did not go as he would have wanted. Cover here, Pac able to kick out. Folks, if you're looking for something to do, coming out with us on Twitch at Griff_from GA. We have a great time over there. Lots of wrestling references, the best soundboard in the business. So if you love video games as much as we do, just check the link in the description, or go to twitch.tv/Griff_from GA. Pac into the cover, and it's an easy kick out from Damian Martinez. So let's see if Pac tries to work his way out of the thrust kick, but Martinez didn't even go down. Pac maybe looking for a guillotine here. Uppercut. Still can't bring Martinez to a knee. The strength of Damian Martinez is unbelievable. And of course, we've seen Martinez. We've seen what he can do. His strikes, the big boot that he has made such good use of. Martinez off the ropes and unloads with a vicious right hook. Martinez looking for the big boot. Pac out of the way, but Martinez once again stuns him with that big right. Pac out of the way, and a basement drop kick brings the big man down, but Pac really had to work for that. Martinez, in so many ways, is an old school big guy. You're talking Dan Spivey, Sid Vicious kind of guy, but look at Pac's athleticism. Martinez at 6'8", and Pac just standing leaps up onto his shoulders. But Martinez, he might remind you of one of those old school bigs, but he moves a lot better than any of those guys. No offense to them, but Martinez is a different kind of animal. Pac, though, looking to bring him down with a DDT on the apron. Martinez is a different kind of threat, given how well he moves. That big right hand, Pac, he knew he wanted nothing to do with that, and back into the ring he goes. Martinez will follow, but Pac behind him. Pac maybe looking for a tiger suplex. Martinez gets the big elbow in and a big boot. Planted right between the eyes of the bastard. Martinez into the cover, and Martinez with that big boot. This is an incredible winning streak for Damian Martinez. The man just cannot lose. And Pac, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. The big boot from Martinez finds its mark. Here's another look. I don't think anyone's getting up from that. I think it's curtains for anyone, including the Intercontinental Champion Bandito, when Damian Martinez lands the big boot. What will you do when Brock Lesnar sends you home with a broken back and no title? I left Northern Lights questioning the world and myself. Did I belong? Have people given up on me? Did I ever really belong? It was a dark time in my life, but I have to give credit to Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman for putting me in that place. They helped me realize that you have never seen the real Aleister Black, even as world champion. I will give Aleister Black credit. He has intimidated everyone in the world into believing his illusion. To his credit, he is truly an intimidating man, but not to Brock Lesnar. To Brock Lesnar, he is an opponent, same as anyone, but one who can be broken mentally, and you will find out soon, physically. Denizens of the House of Black, I would like to introduce you to a reinvented Aleister Black. I was born and bred for combat. Most of you do this as a job. I do it for survival. In fact, I would like to show you. It was even possible for Aleister Black to be more intimidating, but he has somehow found a way. This is absolutely terrifying, and as far as Brock Lesnar is concerned, he and Heyman can say whatever they want, but this is absolutely horrifying to see Aleister Black like this, and we did not know that Black was going to be competing tonight but here he is. And folks, I got to apologize. I was wrong. Storm Blackout goes down October 29th, which I just looked at a calendar. That's actually next week. I've completely lost track of my dates. So yes, Blackout is coming. We already know that, of course, the Skymen will be taking on the Usos for the Tag Team Championships. We'll see Bandito against Damian Martinez and Aleister Black still chasing down Brock Lesnar. That's one of those things, folks. Relive all the moments of GAW on our social media channels, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Links are all down in the description. This is terrifying. Yeah, who did Buddy Murphy have to piss off to get into this match, to get entered into a match with Aleister Black? Are you kidding me? We didn't even know Aleister Black was going to return tonight, but Buddy Murphy has to walk in here and face down the former two-time GAW World Champion. The man who it was just brought up on our Discord a couple weeks ago that Aleister Black is probably the face of General Admission Wrestling since we came to YouTube. He has spent more time as world champion than not over the last 2 seasons. So I think it's safe to say Aleister Black is absolutely the face of GAW since we moved here to YouTube. And Buddy Murphy has to face him. Black is still chasing down the world championship. He wants it back. He wants that title. And Buddy Murphy, I don't know what he's gonna do here. By the way, folks, that Discord is where you'll find all of the information on our new t-shirts, the first ever GAW t-shirts, as a thank you for helping us reach 100 subscribers. So join the Discord, link is in the description, or on the website, generaladmissionwrestling.com. Join so you can get the first ever GAW t-shirt. Early cover here from Murphy, and it's an easy kick out from Aleister Black. I mean, this is terrifying. This is to see Aleister Black motivated like this, going for a double foot stomp. Murphy out of the way, but Black kitchen sink. And there's just so much power, so much venom behind these strikes from Aleister Black into a modified suplex. Do not let Black get a hold of you. He will not let go. He will not let up the attack. I think in so many ways he is envisioning Brock Lesnar in this ring. He wants Brock Lesnar again, and I don't blame him. Black letting loose with some big strikes. The bicycle knee strike stuns Murphy into a DDT. Cover here from Black off of that beautiful combination. Murphy kicks out at 2. Black gonna continue the assault with a sheer drop brainbuster. Again, what did Murphy have to do to end up in this match? Black out of the corner with a running knee strike. That finds its mark right on the jaw. Good Lord. Double foot stomp. Murphy just has no answer for Aleister Black at this point. Irish whip off the ropes comes Murphy. Black beautiful. Go behind into a German. High angle. That caught Murphy right on the shoulder blade. Murphy answers with a Frankensteiner, but man, I don't know what you do if you're Buddy Murphy at this point, trying to leverage his strength to do something here, and he does with a power bomb. At what point do you feel like this is just too much for Murphy? Oh, look at this. Murphy, pump handle, and Murphy's Law. Well, maybe it's not too much. Buddy Murphy hits the Murphy's Law. He's got the, oh, okay. Aleister Black. Murphy thought he had him. The Murphy's Law puts away just about everyone, but Aleister Black, he is not having any of that. So what do you do now if you're Buddy Murphy? Well, you go back to the well with some big strikes. That one he ducked from Black. and he needed to. That would turn his lights out right there. Irish whip off, and Murphy drops a knee. This just in, folks. Shayna Baszler against Rosita with the U.S. title on the line. That's going down at Storm Blackout. I cannot wait for this show, folks. Murphy staggers to his feet, but Aleister Black out of the corner, going for that running knee strike again. This time, Murphy sidesteps it, but Black, he's got no time for this with a suplex. I mean, Black, like, Murphy's got him. Murphy has hit him. He's hit him with strikes, power bombs. He even hit him with the Murphy's Law. Black looks no different than he did at the beginning of this match. This is just such a terrifying prospect for Brock Lesnar to have to face down. Murphy trying to go back to the well with his incredible strength and a deadlift German. Much like the one we saw Robbie Eagles use, and Murphy, I mean, he's trying to do everything he can against Black here. Another deadlift powerbomb. Oh, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. He's taunting right in Black's face, and he eats a suplex for it. That seems like a bad move if I'm Buddy Murphy. If I'm to be honest with you, boot to the gut, caught by Murphy into a powerbomb again. This will give Aleister Black flashbacks to facing Walter. He defended the World Championship 3 times against the Giant Austrian, and of course, powerbomb, such a big part of Walter's offense. Cover here from Murphy, and it's another kick out from Black. 5 minutes to go in this match, but Aleister Black shows no signs of fatigue at all. This is scary to see him in this situation. Spinning knee strike, Murphy trying to catch him off guard, right back into the ring, and Aleister Black says that's not happening. Moonsault, Black landed on his feet to get away from Murphy. And Black once again laying in the strikes. Is there anything that Aleister Black cannot do? Murphy to his feet, Black boot to the gut, cutter, and Black hangs on. Look at this, Black into a dragon sleeper. That is absolutely disgusting, and Buddy Murphy, he's got no choice. He taps out almost immediately. Aleister Black just puts him away with no regard for Buddy Murphy's safety. I mean, that is horrifying. That is terrifying. And if he does that to Brock Lesnar, I mean, what do you do? Murphy hits him with the Murphy's Law, and Aleister Black acting like, I mean, he kicks out at 2. It's just, what do you do? What do you do? And if you're Brock Lesnar, what do you do? Wow. The terrifying nature of Aleister Black, the former world champion, the former 2-time world champion, and he hopes to be a 3-time world champion. Look at this, Brock Lesnar just walking out to confront Black. These two, no strikes need to be exchanged, no hands need to be exchanged between these two. They know what the stakes are as these two titans of pro wrestling stare each other down. Folks, you are looking at the main event of Storm Blackout. Brock Lesnar defends the World Championship against Aleister Black. It goes down 1 week from tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. We hope to see you on Friday for Blackout. We appreciate you.